Ladies and gentlemen, it is summer. We have a new campaign and a new UI in-game as well. Look at this, new main menu. But most importantly, 25 new official campaign tracks that we're going to check out. I'm going to beat the author medals on all of them, teach you guys how to do them if you want to try them as well. The first 10 maps are available for free, so no reason not to try. But I'm hoping for a fun game mode that suits everything, you know. Good for hunting, good for ranked, maybe some shortcuts that I can spend my summer grinding. Sit inside all of these beautiful summer days and just play my favorite racing game. Very simple 01, wow. Very simple map. Super Muffin, thank you for the 25 gifted. We beat the author medal first try, but the thing you have to focus on here is to be brave, honestly, to not let go of accelerate. And then here, have a smooth line where you preserve fourth gear. You can cut inside here. It's a lot better than going around. And you can probably snap into a no slide in the ending. Will be the world record line. Quite reminiscent of the very first 01 we had, Summer 2020 01. Which also had like a line similar to this where you go here, and then you snap no slide into the finish. But yeah, very cool. Let's go next map. Map 02, let's check it out. We have some new stadium billboards as well. You see the green on them? It's like an overhaul of the old ones. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who's noticing these things. But yeah, we have dirt. On dirt, important to speed slide always. So you'll notice a huge difference in speed if you steer a little bit all the time at high speed. So above 200, you can speed slide. I'll show you. It's in this corner here. Tap, 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 tap. For a little bit of steering, a little bit of speed, and then tap, 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 tap. And then speed slide, and do we have world record for now? We do! Alright, we're quick with it. Map 3, grass. So we have one platform, one dirt, one grass. This is the standard formula. Maybe some drifts on map 4, and some ice on map 5. That would be a good start. Ooh, we're gonna have the so-called quantum slides here. Not necessary for auto times, but necessary for world record. Some nice wall rides, okay. I'll do one more run here too. You can air brake this first drop down. Tap brake once in the air, and you will get a smoother landing. Tap brake, and the nose dips, and you get a bit more speed. That's already good. Here you steer sharply, and then speed slide the end of it. Full speed, be brave. And if you get 5th gear before this turn, you are actually gonna get a very fast time. And then you go late up here to jump into the finish directly. That is the line. Is this the first risky finning campaign? No, we've had it before, I'm sure. Yeah, we have. But it's nice to see it. We have plastic on this map, and I'm predicting drifts. Maybe a map with like plastic and auto drift or something. Okay, looks like you can keep 4th gear through that. Oh, very full speed based. This is gonna be nice for ranked. Like, full speed maps always yield very good rounds, very close races. When you have things like drifts and stuff, it tends to create very big gaps. So my goal would be to keep... I don't know if you can keep 4th through there, actually. Maybe? Wait, let's see. It's definitely possible. Wait. One more. Yeah, look at this. 16 more speed. I wasn't crazy. There we have it. Okay. Yeah, so one more gear and you gain like 0.6 because of the extra speed. That's what I wanted to demonstrate. We have map 5 with some presents because it is the 5-year anniversary of Trackmania. The 21st seasonal campaign. So we're celebrating. Look at the birthday cake. 5 years. Also nice signs. Can you guys believe it's been 5 years? Shout out if you've been watching all this time. Or even for several years at this time. It's been the best 5 years of my life, so thank you all. as a content creator in this game as well. We get the author time. This is another map where you can drive mostly full speed. You want to release on these jump ups to get less airtime, because you don't need the extra speed from diving down. I thought you could go outside here. I'm not sure if that's true. It's not. They've placed cake in the way. Alright, one more, and then we go next. It feels too empty to do just one run per map. Again, you have this gear problem, which I'm not sure how you want to solve. But now it's a matter of gearing up to 4th at a bad time. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so there is a really difficult gear up you have to do for the best time. But what you do is... I'll show this in the replay. You have to steer a little bit and then wait. Here. You steer a little left and wait for the gear and then keep steering. But you see it's very close to the obstacles. This lets you have a clean 4th gear. Yo, Amelius, -1 second? Amelius -1 second on 05? It's been an hour since the campaign came out. Early gear up, nice. Yeah, what would you have done? What? What? Bro! It's only been 1 hour! The map just came out! You're a demon! He Uberbugged to the finish in less than an hour? Yeah, hit the present wallbang and set up for a Uberbug just between the balloons. Good start to the campaign, I gotta say. Good solid start to this discovery. 5 for 5. Not bad. Map 6. Let's see. More balloons celebrating 5 years. This is very smooth so far. Great drifting track. Oh wow. I can't be the only one. Let's see the end. Why listen to gears? I hope I've shown the importance of it. If you're trying to improve at this game, it is a really, really important skill to learn. It doesn't matter as much on tech tracks, but it also matters here. It like shapes your gameplay. So we're gonna drift more down the hill, drift early to the left because it's a long turn. Yeah, this is nice. I like this a lot. Timer's broken. Oh. Oops. Guys, there's just a hidden digit. Look, I'll make it appear. Whoop. And we're back. That's magic, that's magic. One more run here, proper run. Pay attention to 5th gear, I would say, on this map. You full speed down the first 2 hills. Wait for 5th. Now you can brake. After 5th happens, you can brake for more speed. And then, if you do this next part well, you will have 5th gear again here before you go for this drift. You early drift here, even though you can't see the corner, and keep adding brake taps throughout the turn, so that when you get to the finish corner, you still have a drift that's already in progress. 07. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to type in the chat. Let's see this map. Map 07. Dirt. This was also a technical dirt track last time. Oh, we haven't. That's an outside turn, right? I'm actually not too sure, but I always get those wrong anyway. Water bounce. In the past, there used to be tricks on water bounces, like steering. Now there's not really anything reliable anyway. That gains time. You kind of just take them straight on. And we again one-shot the author time, but let's see if we can refine it a little bit. So you can get more speed on the start. Yeah, this is an outside line. This is an outside line. So here I'd say jump to the left in the start a bit. Therefore you get more speed and an earlier gear. And then... Oh, you can actually skip so much of the penalty surface. That's nice. Yeah, fast start here will let you skip the penalty surface for a huge gain. Don't take that outside line. That can't be worth it. And honestly, this last one I don't think is worth it either. But the no airtime is. Yeah. That is map 7. Looks good. I look forward to playing all these in ranked. Oh, 8. Do we have a proper downhill? Let me tumble. Did they just bait us? I saw the sign and just intuitively went, but... Really? So we have the original 08 downhill, but they built the track around it. Yeah, guys, this is summer 2020. Map 08, I can show it real quick. So when this game came out, we played this downhill. And now they've taken it. And just made a, another track around it. But if you want the real experience, you know where to go. This is it. Anyway, let's go back. Okay, let's see. Looked multi-style. I saw like a wood road. I saw some other stuff. Okay, this is nice. Reactor. Oh lord. Yeah, this map is getting shortcut. Don't you guys think? You place one reactor block, GG. Trackmania players will just destroy your map now. It happens all too commonly. That was auto time by only 100, so I'll say this is a little bit of a tougher auto time. Maybe I drove it wrong. First turn here is full speed, that's gonna help a bit. You jump close to the wall here. You keep fourth gear for a bit longer. That's also gonna help. Better bobsleigh entry, where you use action key. First action key 1 and then action key 4 if you're on keyboard. For the best speed. And a quite sharp end, I think, because you can't really make use of the speed here. And it's a little better, but this is strong auto time. Oh, 9. We have wood. And wood is, as you'll notice, if you're a keyboard player especially, very responsive to steering. So here, I like to use action keys. Typically for any wood turn, I use action key 4. Sometimes you need sharper steering, but try that if you're struggling. Like here, I would probably just tap away with full steer. And this is just a full speed map. Yeah, just a full speed map. Any alt cars? To my knowledge, they're not using alt cars for the entire official campaigns in 2025. And they're now gonna measure how player count changes with alt car or not, to see if it's something players really want. To which the answer should be no, by the way. We reject alt cars. Let's go next. You want Canyon so bad? Canyon would be a cool car. It would be. We have to wait till 2033 when that game is 20 years old, and maybe they'll add it then. We have map 10. This is full speed, I can already tell. A little bit strange with the penalty grass to initiate the speed slides. Oftentimes mappers use regular grass instead of penalty. Is that... Oh. Also not the easiest alternative if you're not speed sliding, but... Here you can experiment with a mechanic called speed sliding, so you steer left over the grass, and then if you overlap the skid marks at a pretty thin line in the middle, you'll gain more speed. There's more advanced tutorials on this, but that's the basics of it. And then here at the end, try to drive the wall like a wall ride, speed slide, and you'll get a good time. Next. Bling, bling, bling. We go with map 11. Was track 8 downhill? Yes, but no. It was a little disappointing. It was a little disappointing. It was definitely downhill, but could have been more bumpy. Yeah, the first blue map. And I'm already just trying to think about ranked for these maps so far. The first 10, beautiful for ranked, I think. Like, I'm very inspired to play matchmaking, just seeing these maps. Ooh. Don't crash there, it's gonna make the jump very hard. I think you can't get much of that dirt, so you skip. Hold on. No. I was trying to think if there's a remake here, but I don't think so. Important to straighten out for the gear. Oh, you can keep it. Wow, look at the speed now. 17 more speed. Am I driving this wrong? Yeah. I think there's gonna be a really strong line there. Let me do one more run. So where I went... Oh, that was also good auto time. Wow, yeah. Here, guys, I think you take the outside. Because then you have so much speed for this last part. Let me show you. This is very strong auto time, so let's talk about how to beat this if you're struggling. At a later point. I know people reference the videos. Straighten out the car here. Just stop steering at the bottom of the downhill. And then be very gentle up here so you keep 4th gear. Drift pretty sharp this turn so you have a lot of speed. And then I think we try to get this to have a lot of speed this way. Do you see the difference? 32. I think that's better than what I previously did. But it is going to be a little hard to beat. And you can get a better outside line than this, but that I think is the best recipe. How do I tell as a beginner which gear is best? Simple rule I'd say you should try to remember is that 4th gear is typically always... 4th or 5th is always best on dirt if you can achieve them. If you can achieve 4th gear, you should try to just hold on to it. If you achieve 5th gear on a dirt map, it's a very high-speed dirt map. Same for grass. But 4th and 5th, you never really want 3rd. Some maps are so slow that you can't get higher gears, and that's okay. But yeah. Generally 4th is always a good gear to be in, because that's when you can start speed sliding. That's the reason. This is interesting. Not sure what to think about this yet. I mean, it's wicked. We're going up like insanely steep slopes with reactors. But it felt a little awkward to drive. Maybe it was just my first run. Oh, because you can full speed this. Is that it? You can almost full speed this. This looks like 21 from summer. It has sort of the same elevations here, right? Okay, we'll just continue, even if it's slow. I think you can keep 5th in the start. Which would be very quick here. Yeah, this got me confused. But then you go full speed. Here you have to drift again. Through the loop. Boom. Oh, that's not even auto time. Okay, yeah, so you can drive a run that feels really fast here. But if you're missing one turn, I think you're not going to beat it. In my case, I missed the start quite badly. But is that really... I mean, I guess? You can, for sure. Now I'm coming back like a rocket. Lost it there too, but can't cost that much time, right? And yeah, okay, I went wide here, right? I see what's happening. When you go up that reactor wall, you lose grip pretty early. So there's a very important detail, which is the following. Like, speed doesn't matter too much, but just go early left here through the checkpoint. And you can see I'm gaining a bunch of time and speed. 12 maps in 23 minutes pace. Bro, I'm driving each map at my own pace. I'm chilling. We're doing some extra runs so that we make a very informative discovery video. Taking it all in, exactly. There's a guy who wrote a song in Norway that goes, "I sail as slowly as I can because the journey is over when I reach land." And we're doing something to that effect. We're doing some sailing. That was nice. This is gonna be auto time. Good drifts. And that's how you do at least 1 second faster, but again, this is a hard auto to beat, so be aware when you go for that map. 11 and 12 have both had pretty hard auto times, so they're not gonna be so easy. Ooh, interesting. We have a reactor grass map, penalty grass. So here, the idea to understand is that airtime is good. Airtime is our friend on this map. Anytime you spend time in the air with reactor, you're accelerating more than you're on the ground. On sand and penalty. So tiny hops, stuff like that will gain you a lot. Get a 31. So, oh yeah, air brake there and I gain a lot. And then you can go full, I would even say over the middle maybe. Oh, there is a reset. But Nadeo, why? This would be sick. They put a reset if you jump over the middle where it's like the most logical to go to get airtime. Yeah, I disagree. Now you just go here. But then this map feels quite plain, no? Oh, and I did not get the dive this time? Yes, that's my pace gone. Okay, I'll continue this, but you have to get a smooth entry into the water. This will be the run. This will be the run. Something like this will be fast. Oh. Nice. Dude, this is a very good one. And it's barely author. Tough author medals. I like it. I would say if you played last season and you did 21 and 25, these are not quite that level, but like one step below. They're actually pretty hard. We have wet wheels and no brakes. Do we still have no brakes? No, now we have them back, right? Yeah. I actually think they added no brakes as like a noob filter. Because it's very tempting when you're doing a sharp turn to press brake. But on Sausage, it's so bad for your chance of surviving a turn. And here we slide out, okay? Is this no brakes? No, it's not. Yeah, you can, I think, reactor bug slide here. We will see, but I think that's it. Because if you force no brakes, players will understand like, oh, I get actually a pretty sharp turn. Yeah, I like that. And here. Oh, yeah. We can release at least. Even though it's no brakes, you can still slow down by releasing acceleration. We are going wide. Yeah, maybe. No, it's slower. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some cool stuff, but it is slower on this map. Uno más. There, low air time. And then, oh, I slid a bit. It's still fine though. And you can start steering very early here because of the wet wheels. And that's how you drive map 14. Cool map, tough auto time again, but That's nice, I think. Next one, map 15. It's 5 laps, it says behind my webcam. So we might have... Whoa, this is a long map. Wait, it's 2 minutes? Okay. That is, experimental by Nadeo. A 2-minute, 5-lap NASCAR track. This track style is NASCAR. You can tell by the very long turns and constant slide management. But that is interesting. Oftentimes at this high speed, turns are sharper if you don't drift. So just know this. Like there's a lot of turns like this one. I think you, at some point, no, this one is probably full slide. It's really just the first two, and maybe this one here, where you don't slide. Here I would cancel my slides, so I can get full speed. I hope this auto time is forgiving. Because one of the hardest things to do when you're a new player is drive for 2 minutes without mistakes. So if this auto time is cracked, we're gonna have a bottleneck here. Ay. Wait. One more lap, guys. I'm not looking at my lap splits at all, but... Like, I haven't made many mistakes except for bad pace. It's like I've maybe lost a couple of seconds in some corners. Total, across the 5 laps. But no crashes, right? And some hesitations. And you have to drive a sub 2. That is quite doable. But also tough, You're gonna need to commit here. It's a map where you commit for speed. Buckley just said 5 laps for 5-year anniversary. Makes sense. I understand the logic. We have a reactor grass map again, so GG, this map is gonna get broken. These maps always get destroyed somehow. I love the steep elevations. It's fun when you're driving a track for the first time, and in the distance you see a feature and you're like, man, how am I gonna tackle that? Looks so crazy. Guessing it's high up here, typically for these things it is, yeah. Same for this one. And then we have a 180 drift. Let the car wobble on the landing is good. Keep 3rd, oh 4th even. That is a must on this. So you can skip grass as much as you want, as long as you keep 4th. And finish. Yeah, very smooth map. Very smooth map. I am a fan. Had to release, but it's okay. If you get fast enough, you can make this jump and get a good line. Yo, look at that. I wish the exit was a little wider though. That feature is very nice. Gorgeous map. I think, yeah, a little bit low is fine. Here we left the car wobble, as I said. Across. You don't need to go too high there. You can take a little bit of pentagrass for a close line. Pretty hard here. I had one missed turn though. We've gone from get a crashless run on the white and green maps to like get an alright run on the blue maps. And now that we're on red, it's like, you need to know a lot of stuff for author. But okay, I lost quite a lot in the start, I'm noticing now. Yeah, it was my start, that was the reason. But still, the expectancy from Nadeo for you to beat this is quite a high level. And if they step it up even higher for the last maps, then we're looking at one of the hardest campaigns that we've had. Nice run though. That was pretty good. No clear big mistakes. Next. Wirtual plays the map for 5 minutes and surprised he doesn't immediately get auto time. Yeah, people always say this, but it often is this way, right? I'm not thinking about, for me, if I spend 20 minutes getting auto time, that is fine. Or 30 minutes. But what that means is that the general player base will then spend 10 hours. Maybe more, if it's one that takes me like half an hour. Because the skill in this game varies greatly. Some people just play it casually. And then come in and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna play the campaign, get my auto medals, but then it's really difficult. Could be discouraging. You want it to be at like a nice spot, I think. Where with effort they are achievable. Holy low speed map. This one was disorienting to play. Like, look at the layout. If you play casually, you shouldn't expect to get them. Depends on how casual. I mean, I don't think the prerequisite for getting auto medals should be that you have like 500 hours in the game. That is too steep, I think. Also, I mentioned earlier, 4th gear where it's possible, right? And typically not 3rd gear. Here it's a very low speed dirt map, and so that scale has been shifted by 1. So here it's 3rd gear everywhere. 3rd gear everywhere instead of 4th gear everywhere. So something like this. And then down here. You could go even wider there, I'm realizing. It's not, it's so sharp. It's so sharp. Okay, now. Now I remember. Let me try the even wider thing so you don't get the bump. Is this better? As 0.5? Yeah, this is better. Okay, so go wider there. And then this is completely inside line, all the way. Up. 180. New 180 down. And big 180. Maybe even 270 this one. Crazy sharp map, no? But it's nice to play. Just gotta learn the lines, remember the trajectory. Map 18! Full speed, I see some loops, give us full speed. Maybe not with wood. Also not a single ice block yet, by the way. 18 maps in. Have not seen a single piece of ice, even on the scene. Maybe on map 08 there was one in the fake path. Nothing we drive on. Little bit lame. We might have to play the ice-only campaign to make up for this injustice done towards the best surface in the game. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to play the summer ice-only at some point. This map just feels like a roller coaster. There we are! We have ice! Wicked! Here's the thing that matters if you're playing. You have to, when you enter a wooden road, straighten out the car. It's like, if you don't steer to the right before you enter, you'll have less speed. Wood keeps speed perpendicular to your car. So you want to be traveling in a straight line when you enter wood roads. I hope that makes sense. Like, if I'm traveling diagonally, but pointing the car the wrong way, I don't keep as much speed. Wetwood. I think actually that's why I crashed, cause I jumped over the pool. But that's better, no? Or is Wetwood really fast? A little bit of confusion from my side. Do you guys... I mean, maybe you don't play, right? But I hope you can feel like how fresh and vibrant this all feels. Like the maps to me so far feel like summer. And that is a great thing. It feels like we're entering a new season, really, with the maps. So I think they've done a really good job. I think they've done a great job, the mappers. That's not full. Oh, that's not full speed. Oh, that's not full speed. Okay. You have to drift or release. The good thing, guys, is when we finish the discovery, we're just hopping straight into ranked. We're ready now. I'm doing more than just the necessary one run. We're completely ready. Beautiful. This is a great run. Oh, low speed. I did not dare. But it's still Author Medallion. By a second. Pretty hard one. Pretty hard one to beat. Wirtual really googled video game summer music. It's just called Nintendo Cheerful Music. Probably an AI generated faceless channel. Profiteering off of the music of Nintendo, and as soon as he gets banned, he puts another one out there, but it's kind of a banger. Nice. You. That's a new thing on YouTube now. There's a bunch of these channels that just make, like, they AI generate lo-fi music and then just put up these compilations of new AI generated lo-fi music that are like 1 hour long, and then flood your recommended and then just farm views. You fall asleep to it or you work to it. 1 hour of ads. Insane. Insane revenue from that. And some people can't tell. It's just lo-fi. Very, very replicable for that, like, piece of technology. We have an engine off grass map, by the way. I'm just sort of processing what I'm seeing. Engine off grass. You have to figure, is airtime good here? Yeah, it should be. Because you're not getting slowed down by the grass everywhere. And that's almost author time, but the records have 47, so now we should start to think 47 feels like it's a shortcut already. Did Yannick's find a shortcut in Discovery? Maybe it's just a better run with more speed. But yeah, 47. That is quick. Because this didn't go that badly. This one you can't really skip. This one you cannot skip. This one you can't really skip that easily. I mean, I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it. Have you guys spotted it yet? I don't know. Should we watch? This is, by the way, 53 minutes after campaign released. Is it the water bounce? No. There's gonna be something clever. Yeah, he's slightly faster. Really? Is it? No. It's just speed. 4 seconds in just speed. Oh. Never mind. Speed gives more speed. Yeah, guys, try to get a good start here. It will pay its dividends. 4th year all the way is a difference maker, yeah. We have 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 1. Let me also remove that. This thing. Is it 4 different paths that are kind of equal? If so, very cool concept. This is tech, obviously. Yeah, I'm a little confused so far. I want to see what the other routes are about to understand this. Okay. It's like a weekly short, but it's a campaign map. That's like a 46. That's like autumn mellow pace. Oh, there's even a 5th. I didn't see the 5th one. This map is getting shortcut. Just no doubt in my mind. I speculated there could be a shortcut on the other one, but here you have to be able to skip between paths. That's the big one. You take a couple of checkpoints from Route 3 or whatever, a couple from Route 2, add them all together, and you get the best path possible, right? Also, how is this gonna work in ranked? We're just gonna have confusing splits. And for ranked, this map is not that good, but for campaign, I guess it is. It's just when you build a map with this many paths, you typically end up with everyone driving one path if it's proven to be the fastest one. Right? 11 seconds for the first checkpoint can't be good. Maybe it is? 15, 20, and 25 won't be in ranked. Oh, they're the special maps. Oh, so these are just, like, cool one-off tracks that won't be in the campaign for ranked. That makes a little bit more sense. Because I thought about the NASCAR one that's gonna make matches so long. Okay, this path I think is slower. Let's see 4 and 5. I want to play them all. Oh, I got baited. Was this not a part of a different route? No. 2. I need to see the layout from above. This must be... must have been so confusing to create. Or difficult with all this space. Here. Here. Up. This looks quite fast. Fastest one yet that I've seen. I think 4 is the fastest yet. And let's see 5. Up, 5 looks fast too. Just based on the start. Is that jump is crazy to have the speed for. No, I want to make this. I think it's the fastest because it's the most difficult. Yeah, okay, I'm making it with 1 second extra of airtime. Let's take that into account. And that as well. This is really cool. It's using the new blocks, but it's hard to drive. Have a gear problem here. A little bad. Wait, left earlier. Are they really making you drive a trial map like this? Only for it to be slower? I would not believe it. I would not believe it. I knew it! Yeah, this is the one. 5 is the one, guys. Look. Can you please wish my partner Marcus a happy birthday? We love watching your streams together. Thank you. Happy birthday, Marcus. You have your birthday on the same day as this game. 1st of July. Hope you get lots of cake and new PBs. Thank you for watching the content. Okay, so we have that. Now we have low speed. Actually, pretty good save. And then a sharp end. That's gotta be the one. I think that's the one, guys. We can look, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, Arpa is going on the 4th one. Arpa went path 4. Personally, I'm team 5. I think 5 crushes. Wait. Wait, if this is the best run with 4, then 4 crushes. Yeah, 4 crushes. You can beat this by over a second. Someone's gonna have a 41 with path 4. Bling! Interesting, let's go map 21. Typically, the hardest medal to beat is map 21. Speed tech. Based on the records, I would say that is still true. That this is going to be the hardest medal to campaign, so... If you are coming to this video as a reference for how to beat this map, I will try my best to explain it, explain my thought process, my learning process, so we can beat this medal together. Let's do it. First of all, I need to find the route though. Do we have a loop just straight up? Little unorthodox. Oi. No, that can't be. That's for later. No way, right? Oh, it is. You jump here. Okay. It's a respawn route. Makes sense. And... wait. Outside here for sure. For the speed. Whew. We're gonna see some sick records here. No doubt. The best records are gonna jump all the way to this downhill. And here. Oi. Last drift is sharp. So you jump up here. Okay, that was 110. That was 10 seconds away if I didn't respawn. Interesting. You can do a left-right for no airtime, and full speed through the first corner. And since it's a speed tech, what you want to think about is the fact that you want to exit each turn with a lot of speed. Do it again. What that means in principle is that you tap brake once, like here, and you let it glide for a bit, and then you do the same for the next turn. But here's very sharp. Full speed here, drop down, loop, and it went to the right. Let's remember that. I thought I remembered it. It was sharper than I thought. You can keep more speed here because you're jumping. This turn is going to be crucial. It's the slowest part of the map if you do the drift badly. So you lose like a second in exit speed there. You go up around the flag. Early drift here, I think, to get down soon enough. Because now I'm on the back foot. Like, now I have to get the booster and everything. And this is very slow. but it is an improvement of the previous previous run. You dive down into the last corner and jump, and we have at least a 105. But try to notice how much speed matters. Especially if I hit this next drift correctly, you're gonna see it. Like, I'll continue this just to demonstrate. So here, right? If I set up this earlier and commit earlier, 61 more speed, I make the jump. Oh, with ease even. And we go from 0.43 on the copium timer to 160, right? Speed is the most valuable stat here. Inside line doesn't really matter, just carry a bunch of speed. I think it's the type of alternate metal where you don't need to go that close to walls as long as you carry speed. Here. Yeah, I mean, that is a big gain. Go down early here so you have the speed to go up the hill. Maybe I did it a bit badly, but it's okay. Didn't make the downhill. Okay. .2 away. Honestly, not that bad after you understand these concepts. Still requires a good run, but not that bad. Really flowy map too. This is a good 21. Oh, okay, we made it. My bad drift was here. I think it's because I didn't do that. Ooh. Oh, you can almost crash here. Nice! That's the ultimate. 101.16. Tough. Really tough. Yeah, this one could be a summer project if you're going for it, but speed is king. Dare to commit after you've tap brake early into a turn and just send it. Map 22. Autumn aesthetic, sort of, honestly. Or like a British summer. It's like the classic like grey tint you get when you go to the UK. Nice. Well, this is full speed, no? Is it all full speed? Do we have the resident full speed map of the campaign? It looks like it. Josh is on the leaderboards, Mayonnaisius as well. Oh, banger! Hang on. So we haven't seen remakes yet this campaign. If they're doing one, this for me is the best candidate so far. Because it plays like a 2012 Nations Forever full speed map. This plays like Gunjar Rider maps or something. Dutch still, I'm trying to think. I don't know if they did remakes, but this one feature I'll show you guys is so TMNF coded, it's crazy. Here, you go up into a tube and you exit out into a wall ride. Very old school stuff. Forget what I said, guys. This is probably harder than 21. But harder because it's a less universal thing you need to know. Like, platform speed sliding is not as important regular gameplay. But here on the boosters, speed sliding is amplified. it's more powerful to do it on a booster. You want to jump into a slide, and then you do these slides all over the map, but specifically in the start, it's the most important to start snowballing. Like, you see my ghost is just pulling away, because I got that. No ghost. Easier to see my own lines done. There is at least a little something. Maybe we'll get better ones later on and make up for it. There's one, but you want to keep this one going all the way, it seems. That one too, honestly. You can do one there, on that road. I forgot where this track goes. It's down and that's a long speed slide up. Oh, but it doesn't fully line up. I see. Almost fell there, out of the track. We get a 59 or something, maybe a 1 minute flat. 59.8. Still 1 second to go, right? Yeah, I hate that I'm not able to explain it that well, what you do here. Because I have to also focus on reading the track. But notice the skid marks overlapping behind my car. At low speed, you want a thin middle line. And at high speed, you want a pretty thick line. At 500 speed, you can do about 50% overlap. And at 800 speed is about 80% overlap. And you do it gradually more and more between those numbers. This map's oftentimes harder than 21. It is because it's a skill set that you don't normally use. Like, most Trackmania players know how to drift decently. And map 21, the way it was built, kind of helps you drift, actually. This map also helps you initiate speed slides, but it can't be compared. It really can't. This is harder, yeah. Someone asked if I've ever tried a Wu-Ting keyboard for Trackmania. I feel like I heard a story once of someone getting in trouble for that. Just, you know, trying to experiment with new technology. And he faced the wrath of a community not ready for the future. Remember hearing something like that. It's a long time ago now, though. A man ahead of his time. Actually 4, and that. So that's gonna be my tip for this one. Action key 4 after the steep downhill, and you just have a crazy speed advantage. GG's, that's 5th. Still quite a ways to go, but yeah, that. Because you see, the thing is, I'll show it here as well. Like, when you come out of here, it's too sharp to try to speed slide the entire thing. So here, smooth steer, and then when you hit the uphill, you initiate the speed slide. I was even too early, because here I'm not speed sliding. I would say only now I'm speed sliding properly. This is still too thin. Still too thin. Map 23. We've got 3 more maps to discover in the next 40 minutes. Surely we make it for a cup of the day. Maybe we shouldn't have taken our sweet time with the first maps, but the aftermaths are gonna get easier from now. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Cup of the day today is also gonna be like a special map, I've heard. Need to get that jump clean. Who places stuff in the track? Oh, it's to prevent you from jumping. That's right, then. They're actually placing that so that you don't get airtime next turn. Okay, a little bit of DL4 vibes. Not for long, not for long. Has to be left side here. Yeah. Okay, nice map. I like this one a lot. It's quite simple. We are actually in a bit of time trouble to get the maps done, so let me focus up. Let me focus up. We're in a little bit of time trouble. Got the early gear up, jumping early. This is bad, but the concept is correct for the speed here. I just didn't execute it right. Accidental alt camera. No jump, it's okay. This is pace. It's still pace. I think. I'm gonna need to clutch up the end though. I'm going the other side. Just easier to aim. Yeah, speed matters so much here in the ending. Guys, we have to rush a bit to go next. We have like 30 minutes to get the last two maps, so no time to waste. That is map 23. Map 24, we have Narbex and Tigu and Symptom. Literally all ice players. They rush to the one ice map in the campaign. And it looks rather forgiving, based on the pace. Oh, wow. Ice slide to a booster, okay. So they put ice at the very end of the campaign. Maybe actually a smart move. This lets people enjoy 23 maps before having to learn ice. Maybe actually a good thing. And they love combining it with speed as of late. Like ice and high speed. No low speed ice maps so much anymore. We're skipping a booster, we'll get it next run. Oh yeah, that's an important one with wood. God, I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. Whew, sorry. Allergies. Allergic to penalty grass. And jump to finish. Okay, nice. 103.92, pretty hard to beat. Let me talk about the strats here, okay? Let me talk about what I'm an authority on. You press brake on ice, right, to get sharper turns. So you counter steer and then you press brake. That much makes sense. But the angle is quite important here for the boosters to get a lot of speed. For the reactor, you're okay to over angle because it's gonna snap back a bit. Here you want to land in an auto diff. This I've been doing wrong the entire time. And then here we need to get, and I don't think you need a full booster for these. Just a little bit over angle, it sort of rotates back and you get a lot of speed out. Here up the hill, down low early, so you get a lot of space for this one. Over angle a bit so that it snaps back, that was bad. But I have speed, that should be fine. It should be fine, right? Yes, it is. Barely. I could keep improving, but we have no time to waste. Let's go next map. Is campaign out now? Wasn't it like 5 hours ago? It's 1 hour 30 ago that it released. What's happening here? It starts with a cinematic. It's 3 minutes long. See, I figured it would be something special. 5-minute author time though, so quite forgiving. But yeah, we have a special 5-year anniversary map here at the end of the campaign. This one will not be played in matchmaking. Honestly, quite crazy they didn't put this as couple of the day map today. No? I don't know if they could have a way to like lock this and put it at couple of the day. But this would do it would be like the summer solstice map. And like campaign map. But yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of things that have happened in Trackmania. We had like a Royale, I think, sort of shout out here in the start with the pipes and the plastic. Ooh. Up. Do we have more pipes? Yes, we do. Okay. This is hard to even complete, I think. The moving block there pushing you out of the pipe. Up, middle. I kind of wish they put a cracked auto time on this. Little bit of a missed opportunity, but they wanted the 5 minutes for 5 years. It makes sense, I guess. Okay. Maybe there's gonna be some deep dip reference on this map too. Just because it feels like the type of thing. They might do. Yeah, this is just one big royal level. You can see the blue and the red in the distance, right? So maybe it's actually a pretty strong auto time, 5 minutes. This doesn't look that way compared to Alcon's pace. Yeah, okay. That was awful. Huh? Oh. No. We're losing a lot of time. Good. But yo, there's no way I'm that close to beating this. First try. Okay, and then massive jump. Reminds of platform E. Okay, that works out. Lots of jump scares on this map so far. Beautiful though. It's gonna be fun to see what the world record ends up being here. I think all the royal players are gonna hunt this. I might even hunt this. Straight up a trial map from Nadal themselves. Okay, we got 50 seconds to beat it and 6 checkpoints to go. Cutting it close. Two checkpoints to go. And GG's. Okay, by 20 seconds we make it. Really long. That's the longest campaign map we've had. But nice, in 1 hour 38. Overall, really sick campaign. I enjoyed it. I wish you all the best of luck for map 21 and 22 auto time. Also, some of the blue and red maps were quite tough, to be honest, but you guys will figure them out, I'm sure. I'm cheering for you. Thank you all for watching this campaign discovery. Subscribe to the channel for more. I'll be playing ranked. I'll be playing for top 100s, for champion medal, stuff like that. So there's going to be more campaign content. We also have to do an ice-only version this summer, for sure. So look out for that. Thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.